It is once again we have been blessed by the God of heaven to be here on this morning. It was God, the one who saw fit that we should be here. And not only he saw fit for we to be here, but he allowed this world to stand for a while longer. Let us take advantage of every opportunity that God gives us, that we would do things that would cause God to be well pleased. This year about to come to a close, and God has been merciful to us all year long.
That's right.
If you have your Bibles, I want you to go with me to the book of Job and wait on me there in Job chapter 1. Well, the reading I was here this morning came from the book of Acts chapter 28, 1 through 4. Paul and his company, he's a prisoner. He's on his way to Rome. And that's where he's on his way. But they've been shipwrecked. And the Bible said he was out in the sea for many days. Finally, they came to an island called Miletus. And that's where the barbarian people was there. But one thing the barbarian people said about Paul was, though he escaped the sea, but yet vengeance suffered him not to live. The Bible said while Paul was there on the island of Miletus, he was gathering up sticks. And there came a venom out of the brush, and it sat on Paul's hand and bit him. Paul shook off the snake and didn't feel no harm. But the barbarian people said he must be a murderer. Even though he escaped the sea, yet vengeance suffered him not to live. This morning we're going to talk about escape. 9/11 was a time when most Americans will not forget. That is when the plane went into the Twin Towers in New York. A lot of us were at work that morning when it happened. A lot of people got killed when the plane hit the tower. A lot of people that was in the tower did not make it out. Some made it out and went back in the tower. They didn't go back in because they wanted to be killed. They went back in and tried to help somebody who was hurt to get out. They escaped, but yet they went back in and tried to help somebody else. Sometimes when I'm around the house and not doing nothing, I like to look at Western. A lot of times bank robbers, they rob the bank. And they escape. They get away. There was a time when you could rob a bank and make it to Mexico, then the law couldn't bother you. Here in America, there was a time when you could rob a bank in one state and go to another state, and the police there in that state couldn't bother you. That's why Bonnie and Clyde got away with so much stuff. Because see, they would rob one place and go into another state. They couldn't bother. There was a time when you could commit a crime and escape and go inside the temple or in the trade building and the police couldn't bother. And as long as you stayed in the building, stayed in the temple, the police couldn't catch you. It was called giving them refuge. And you can stay in. But you imagine somebody commit a crime and escape and get away, then go right back to the same place they commit the crime at. It is said that a person who is an awesome, who likes to set fire, always come back to the building that he set on fire. It is said that one thing that the police do when there's an awesome, they always look for people who hang around looking at the fire. It is said that an awesome like to start a fire and let it come back and watch it burn. But now, if you happen to escape, don't go right back to where you're going to commit the crime at. Keep going. The word escape means to get away, to leave. In the book of Job, Lord, I want you to look at several verses that talk about the word escape. In Job chapter 1, notice verse number 14, and notice what the Bible says. Because see, a lot of times, people don't understand what it means to escape. When you escape something, that means that he had got away. Notice verse number 14, notice that.
And there came a messenger unto Job.
The Bible says a messenger came to Job.
And said, the oxen were plowing.
He said the ox were plowing.
And the donkeys
feeding
beside
them.
And the Sabaeans fell upon
and
them.
And here come the cherubim, and they fell upon them. All right?
And took them away.
They got all your oxen, got all your donkeys, and took them away. But notice what he said.
Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword.
They killed the servant with the end of by the edge of the sword.
And I only am escaped.
He said, I got away. I escaped. I got away. What makes sense for the servant to go right back where they're killing the servant at and get killed? He said, I escaped to come and tell you. But notice what had happened.
While he was yet speaking.
While he was speaking.
There came also another.
Here come another servant.
The fire of God is fallen from heaven.
He said, the fire of God have fallen from heaven.
And have burned up the sheep.
The sheep is burned up.
And the servants.
The servant.
And consumed them.
All of them are dead. The sheep are dead. The servant that keeps the sheep, they dead. But notice what happened.
And I only am escaped alone.
He said, look, I got away. I don't escape. I come to tell you. Notice what happened.
While he was yet speaking.
While he was speaking.
There came also another and said.
There come another one.
The Chaldeans made out 3 bands.
All right.
And fell upon the camels.
Go ahead, read.
And have carried them away.
Done took the camels away.
Yea, and slain the servants.
They done killed the servant that kept your camel, but no help.
And I only am escaped alone to tell them.
I got away to tell you. Notice what had happened.
While he was yet speaking.
While he was speaking.
There came also another and said.
Here come another servant.
Thy sons and thy daughters.
He said, thy son and your daughter
were eating and drinking wine.
Eating, drinking wine.
And their elder
brother house.
And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness.
A storm came up.
And smote the 4 corners of the house.
Hit the house.
And it fell upon the young men.
And it killed the young man.
And I only.
He said, but now look, I escaped to tell you. They had a lot of trouble that day. Yes. But you know, some people, even if they get out of something, they want to go right back in it. Let's look at it now. In Genesis chapter 19, because I think this is going to help us to realize that we can be just like this person here was. Over the years, I have saw a pattern where Christians who God allowed to get out of something, like to go back and get right back in it. Even they escape, for some reason they want to go right back and get right back in it. In Genesis chapter 19, notice verse number 12, and notice what the Bible says.
And the men said unto Lot,
here the angels is. They're going to come into the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, and they're going to destroy the city. And they said unto Lot,
hast thou here any besides son-in-law and thy son?
Do you have any son-in-law here? Do you have any sons here? Go ahead and read.
And whatsoever thou hast in the city,
anything you have in the city,
bring them out of this place.
You've got to bring them out. Go ahead and read.
For we will destroy this place.
We're going to destroy this place.
Because the
now I want you to know, if you were there and they're telling you plainly and clear that the city that you live in is going to be destroyed, ain't no use of staying, you better get out. Now, would you want to get out or would you want to stay? But notice what happened.
Because the cry of them is waxed.
He said the cry is waxed great
before the face of the Lord.
Go ahead and read.
And the Lord has sent us to destroy it.
He said, now, we didn't come on our own, but God has sent us to destroy this place. But notice what happened.
Lot went out and spake
the
unto
Bible
his sons.
Said Lot went out, talked to his son son-in-law.
which married his
The angel
daughters,
asked him, do you have any son-in-law here? Or do you have any son? Lot didn't have no son there, but he did have some son-in-law. And Lot went out, he spoke to him.
he said, up, get you out of this place.
Still look at Lot tell his son-in-law, say, get up and get out of this place. All right?
For the Lord will
The
destroy this
Lord will destroy this city. Go ahead, read.
city. And he seemed as one that mocked unto his
His
son.
son-in-law laughed. What in the world are you talking about? We're not going nowhere. We're going to stay. We don't believe nothing you're saying is the truth. All right, go ahead, read.
When the morning arose,
The Bible said when the morning arose,
the angels hastened Lot,
the Bible said the angels hastened Lot. In other words, they kind of get Lot. You need to get in a hurry. But Lot is messing around. They hasten Lot.
saying, arise, take thy wife, and
Get
thy
your
2 daughters,
wife, get your 2 daughters,
which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity
get
of
out of here, lest you be consumed. Go ahead, read.
While he lingered,
The Bible said Lot still messing around. And I want you to know, it's very important to understand that God is long-suffering. God put up with Lot messing around, just like he put up with a lot of us who mess around. Who do not take the opportunity that we have to do what God said. We linger. If we don't want to go. The Bible said, as Lot lingered,
the men laid hold upon his hand,
the angels got a hold of Lot,
and upon the hand of his wife,
got a hold of his
and
wife,
upon the hand of his 2 daughters,
got his daughters.
the Lord being merciful.
The
unto
Bible
them.
said God was merciful. I want you to know, God is a merciful God. God is a long-suffering God. But I want you to know, sooner or later, mercy run out. God don't allow us to be merciful. Not forever, he's not going to be merciful. God allows us to live a long time. But sooner or later, death will come and it will take us away. So we can be ready or else we'll be lost. The Bible says he was merciful to them.
They brought him forth.
They
and
brought
set him out
him
the city.
forward and set him out the city.
Yes.
Go ahead, read.
And it came to pass,
The Bible said it came to pass
when they brought them forth abroad,
when he brought him forward abroad,
that he said, escape.
he said, look, escape, get out. That seems like that was simple. Just escape, leave. Don't even come back to the city. Don't even look back in the city. Let's leave. And it was good because you know what? Lot, he got out. His 2 daughters got out. His wife got out. They have got out of the city because the angel done brought them out. Escape. But notice what it said.
Look not behind thee.
Don't look back. If Easthaven can ever get what we look in the front of us and stop looking back, if we can ever get what we can live for tomorrow and not forget about how to live last year. But see, the majority of us here, it's something about yesterday. It's something about last year. It's something that we used to do, we still like doing it. And we want to go right back to it. But the Bible says, told them escape, don't look back.
Neither stay thou in all the plain.
Don't stay in the plain.
Escape to the mountain.
Go to the mountain. God was merciful. God was merciful to them, told them, look, escape to the plain. But notice what happened.
And Lot said unto them, oh, not so, my Lord.
Imagine. The angel telling Lot to leave. We're going to destroy the city. Lot telling them, look, now we can't escape to the plain. But notice what happened.
Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight.
Lot said, I have found grace in thy sight.
And thou hast magnified thy mercy.
Go ahead, read.
Which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life.
Go ahead, read.
And I cannot escape to the mountain.
He said, I can't escape to the mountain. Lord, leave.
cannot escape to the mountain lest some evil take me. And
Lot said, some evil gonna overtake me. All right?
Behold, now this city is near to flee unto.
Lot said, here this city, it ain't that far. Let me go there. God is merciful. God put up with stuff. God allowed us opportunity to stop. Even though we do things that God don't want to do, but still God don't take our life. If God were raining justice, every time we do something wrong, God would take our life. Amen. And I'm here to tell you, if God were raining down justice, we wouldn't have to worry about having no meeting here at Easthaven on Sunday because it won't be nobody. Amen. Everybody will be dead. Amen. But God is merciful. We do things that we know is totally wrong, but yet God don't take our life. God still let us have the opportunity to correct things. But I want you to know, God got a day appointed. One day God will judge this world. Lot said, we can't make it. Let us go to this city here. But notice what happened.
It's a little one, oh let me escape there.
All right.
And my soul shall live.
Go ahead and read.
And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also.
I'm going to let you do it. Since you want to go, I'm going to let you go. Go ahead and read.
That I will not overthrow this city.
I'm not going to overthrow it.
For thee which thou hast spoken.
Go ahead and read.
Hast thee escaped there? For I cannot do
anything. Stay there. Because I can't do nothing till you be gone. But notice what happened.
For I cannot do anything till thou be come there. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar.
Read on.
The sun was risen upon the
Bible
earth.
said it was early in the morning. The sun began to start coming up.
When Lot entered Zoar.
When Lot entered into the city of Zoar,
then the Lord rained upon
God began to start raining then. Yeah. The Bible says he rained upon Solomon and Gomorrah. Go ahead and read.
Brimstone and fire from the Lord.
In other words, God started taking care of business. God reigned. He started killing everybody that was in the city. Yeah. I want you to know, wasn't everybody in the city wicked? I know we look at it, but wasn't everybody in the city wicked? Because see, you had some children in the city. And you can't say the children were wicked. But yet God turned around, he overthrew the city. So when he overthrew the city, that means the old people died, the young people died, even the children. They died too. The Bible said it was early in the morning when God began to rain fire up on the city. Notice what happened.
And he overthrew those cities.
The Bible says overthrew those cities.
And all the plain.
All the plain.
And all the inhabitants of the city.
He had destroyed everything that he told them he was going to destroy. But you know what? Lot done got away. His wife done got away. His 2 daughters done got away. They out the city. You know, it seems like to me, if God done brought them out of the city, and they all heard what God said, why don't you just do what God said to them? See, so many times we don't realize it was God who took us out of what we was in. The Bible said God rained upon those cities. He overthrew all those cities. But notice what happened.
But his wife looked back from behind.
The Bible said, after escape, after she had escaped, after she had got out, after the angel had caught her by the hand and brought her out, after God had been merciful for her, let her get out, go to this city called Zoar and steal. You know, there's a passage in the Bible. It's rather short, not too many words in it. In Luke chapter 17 and verse number 32, the Bible said, remember Lot's wife. You know, that's how Jesus said. He just said, remember Lot's wife. What is it that Jesus kind of get us to see about Lot's wife? Well, one thing we can say about Lot's wife, she was a righteous person. She escaped out of the city. God brought her out. But then, it was something about the city that she that had to see. We don't know what it was, but it was something that was in the city that she wanted to see. You know, a lot of times, people like to see stuff. A lot of times, people don't be in the fight, but they like to see the fight. And a lot of people got killed because they weren't in the fight, but they went to see the fight. I remember some years ago, on election day, everybody was going to the poll and vote. Instead of going to the poll and vote, sometimes people want to hang around and just see who all come to vote. One man went in and voted, and when he went back out the stove, he stood there by the gas pump, resting on the gas pump, and two women came down there mad at each other because one woman was dating the other one was husband, and he brought all that junk to the pole and started shooting. And here he is, sitting there looking, and the bullet hit him in the head. See, a lot of times, we like to run to mischief. You know, sometimes people get into and want to fight. Instead of just getting and leaving, people want to stand around. And some people like to put gas on the fire, make it blaze up more. And here Lot's wife got out, and instead of she leaving and going on like God said, the Bible said she looked back. Well, I want you to know, don't think there is a time when God says something, He's going to change their mind. They call people do it. It doesn't matter how faithful you're to God, but if you decide you don't want to do what God says, God ain't going to change His word and say, well, since you've been so good, I'm going to change my word this time. God is not changing His word no time. The Bible said when his wife looked back, she became a pillar of salt. Now I want you to know, God was not finished because not only she had turned Lot's wife to a pillar of salt, Lot, you better not look back. Your daughter better not look back either. The escape. Lot's wife escaped. Lot's wife, she got turned to a pillar of salt after she escaped out of the city. But Lot himself and his two daughters, they kept going. So the brother, they call your husband stop. They call your wife stop. They call your children stop. You got to keep going. You can't allow yourself to stop because your family members stop. If you expect to make heaven your home, you still got to go. Because God has brought us out. See, if God were doing us like He did Lot's wife, it'll be so many pillars of stone by our head. Because, see, a lot of us want to go back. We like what's going on in the world, so that's why we want to go back into the world. It's amazing sometimes when you sit around and, you know, all everybody be on Facebook, or sometimes my wife be on Facebook, and you see members in the church that attend right here. Here they got a whole big fifth of whiskey in their hand, holding it up, thinking it look good. I mean, here you got members of the church coming almost every Sunday on Facebook, got a whole pound quarter in their hand, holding it up. And if that's something good to see. But I want you to know, God is not finished, not yet. Because, see, one day God going to do some separation. God allowed Lot and his family to make it out, but when she went back, she turned into a pillar of salt. Let's bring it home, Brother Lord. Let's look at us. Let's look at us. God got something to say to us. The Bible lets us know in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, notice verse number 13. God had delivered us. The Bible said he had translated us into the kingdom of his dear son. God done took us out of the world, put us in his kingdom. But even in the church, so many times we want to go back into the world. But notice now, there's always an escape route has been made. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, notice with number 13, and notice what the Bible says.
There hath no temptation taken you.
I know that there's temptation everywhere. I was looking at the show on TV, it said 1,000 ways to die. But it's more than 1,000 temptations. Everywhere you go, temptation. Temptation is everywhere. Temptation is on TV. Temptation is on the radio. Temptation is on the phone. I mean, there is nothing that you can do except you want to look at always. Every time you do something, anything you try to do, always temptation. But we got to learn how to avoid being tempted of the devil. The Bible said there is no temptation that has taken us. Yeah. Go ahead and read it.
But such as is common to man.
It's common among men. We got to be careful who we associate with. You got to be careful who you go around with. That's right. Because there's temptation there. But now I want you to know, in every temptation that the devil tempts us with, God had left an escape route. Notice what the Bible says.
But God is faithful.
God is faithful.
Who will not suffer you
who will not suffer you to be tempted
above that ye are able.
I want you to know, it don't matter what kind of temptation the devil throws at you. God will not allow you to be tempted above that you can't control. God have always fixed it so his people can escape. All right. He did it for Lot and his wife. God, when the fall, Lot wife look back. God is not the fault if we want to do things that are wrong. But there's a way out of it. Go ahead and read it.
But will with the temptation.
All right.
Also make a way to escape.
He make a way you can escape.
That you may be able to bear it.
Sometimes the escape route might not be what you want, but here's a way out. Yeah. But sometimes the devil put us in a situation where he'll trap us and we feel like there ain't no way out. And a lot of times, prison becomes so weak to stuff. And if they temptation somebody to say or do, they fall for it. See, there are so many men who are easy to be tempted. So many young men, they don't never want to be leaders, but they'll follow anybody. Amen. And people know that, and they didn't get you to do anything. Temptation is everywhere. I'm going to tell you, if you're in the school system, there's temptation. Sometimes you say to yourself, what can I send my children that they won't be tempted nowhere? But you got to sit down and talk to your children about temptation before they be faced with it. Amen. So they'll be able to handle these things. Mothers and fathers, know who your son dealing with. Know who your daughter is talking to. It's time for us to wake up and be curious about who our children are dealing with. You got a teenage daughter, and all she want to do is just hang around girls. You better beware. There's something wrong with the picture. Because, see, young girls supposed to like young boys. But every time you see her, all she want to be with this girl, and she all hugged up with this girl, and what with this? Something wrong. And parents sit and talk to their daughters, say, wait a minute. It's all right to have a friend as a girl, but you don't need to be holding hands. Y'all don't need to be locked up together. You don't need to be kissing on a girl. Something wrong. Same thing with your boy. As a bus driver, you sit in your bus and you wait till the bell rang for the kids to come out. Then you look and coming out of school, having two boys holding hands. The boy walking to the bus and they kiss each other while they walking to the bus. And you look coming out of school, having two girls. And you say to yourself, where is the parents? Somebody need to talk to their children. Parents, make sure your boys act like boys. Wouldn't allow your boy to walk around the house, don't want to get their finger dirty, don't want to get their hand dirty. I mean, those are boys. Amen. And boys should act boy. They should get dirty and nasty. Yeah. But so many times, we got boys who don't want to get their finger dirty, who always want to hang around with other boys. But notice something now. See, when you become a member of the church, God take you out of all of that stuff. Right. But even if God take us out, that don't mean that we can't go right back. Right. See, there was something about Solomon and Gomorrah that a lot of wives wanted to see. In the book of Hebrews chapter 2, brother Lord, and notice verse number 1, verse number 1 through 3, and notice what the Bible said, because, see, there's something we don't need to let slip. When God says something, we need to take heed to it. Yes, sir. And we need to make sure we do what God said do. Notice now in Hebrews chapter 2, and notice verse number 1 to verse number 3, and notice what the Bible said.
Therefore, we ought to give the more
we ought to give the more earnest heed. All right?
To the things which we have heard.
The things which we have heard.
Lest at any time
we let them slip. See, too many times we come to wisdom, we hear things, we let pass it on by. These things are written in the Bible. God's word is not in here for decoration. Right. God's word is not just in here to be hearers on it, but we ought to be doers of God's word. Amen. Notice now. Don't let these things slip. Know what the Bible says.
For if the word spoken by angels
was steadfast,
and every transgression
receive a just disobedience, receive a just recompense. Go ahead, read.